and there is something to be said for that on-the-job training versus structured education, where in a way, like, the structured education can miss out some of his real practical, like, okay, here's the collision with real world, and like how you adapt and
even like the weather, you know, and the temperature outside. Can you use this thing when it's -5 or not? There was one winter where we were making a fireplace, and when stone gets cut, it's cut on a wet saw to reduce the dust and the friction. And it had been stacked up outside our workshop. And then it froze. It froze together, And so there was then a what do you do when this client wants their fireplace in for Christmas, and it's 2 weeks before Christmas, and your stone is frozen back into a block, basically. And we didn't have anywhere warm enough to, you know, so we ended up taking it to the client's house and putting it in his garage with heaters on. But then there was this other side to it, that if you heat stone too rapidly in one place, it discolours and it goes pink. And so there was lots of, you know, there's lots of, exactly as you say, on-job, other environment things that are happening, which was, you know, those things you need to experience it firsthand. And you need there to be problems to be able to learn.
You know, when you don't have the business experience, you know, when it's your first few commissions, you might be tempted to price things for the best case scenario. And actually, like, I've seen that through working with different creative businesses, that like it is all about allowing, like making some allowance for things going wrong, because they will, they always will. And also, even if something doesn't go wrong in one job, it could be that they go spectacularly wrong with another. So you need to have a bit of buffer in every job, so that, as you say, when things do go wrong, it's not panic stations. Exactly.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But that was a really interesting point of that sort of time in my life, was really dealing with mistakes.